Sitting off Interstate 75 in Ohio, this 112-room hotel, built in 1975, once served guests who were in town for events and travelers needing a break from their interstate journeys. In the late 2000s, the entire area went through an economic downturn, forcing many local businesses to close. Throughout its nearly 40-year history, the hotel went through a handful of name changes, finally becoming North Plaza Inn in 2007. Around this time, the hotel's clientele changed for the worse. Between April 2007 to October 2009, this hotel had over 1,900 sheriff dispatch calls. Usually these were for drugs or prostitution. The hotel made statewide headlines in 2008 when a woman was arrested for prostituting her 17-year-old daughter from the establishment. The following year, the hotel logged 52 health code violations, including one incident where a 3-year-old boy found a used hypodermic needle in a drawer and contracted Hep C. Because of these events and various community efforts, the state forcefully closed their doors, marking 2009 to be the final year for the hotel. In November 2017, after being deemed a public safety risk and with tax liens on the property, bids were taken for demolition. Right now, the building's future remains uncertain. But for now, a venue that formerly hosted weary travelers, later hosting drugs and prostitution, now only hosts squatters and vandals.
Alright, so they're tearing this place down. This is a great place to go to. Now, we went in here a lot. We have a lot of video. Some of it's not that good. Some of it doesn't have audio. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you that. But I'm also going to show you going in here now during the demolition. It actually looks a lot nicer inside. They've cleaned it up. But it's kind of sad that this is going to be gone. They've torn down. It was a whole U-shaped place. And see if I can show you. They tore down like the right side of the U, so now it's just an L-shaped place. And the swimming pool, which is over there, we'll try to get a better look at the swimming pool when we get in. So here's the cool part. It's the Old Days Inn sign. That's the original name of the hotel. Like I said before, the news keeps referring to it as a couple different hotels, but the Days Inn is what it originally was. See what we got left here. There's a stairwell. Look how rusted that is. Looks like we're at ground level out there. So I'm not going to open that door. Now this goes into the pool. See what they did to the pool. We got to stay out of sight, actually. This is the final walk through this place. This place is going to be gone, which is a shame. The one thing about this place was, oh god, this room's almost finished, you know? Yeah, they've lifted the toilets out of every freaking room and put them into the bathtub for some reason. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a demolition expert, but it seems kind of weird, doesn't it? What's really sad is this place is actually in better shape than it was last time I was here, since they prepped it for demo. We'll show some video of it before. I mean, honestly, hotels, that's a stairwell in there. Honestly, hotels are kind of boring. I mean, like the main rooms and the bars are kind of cool, but mostly, you know, it's just the same thing repeated over and over. So, what is this? This is the power room. I remember just watching the video of the power room. For the whole hotel. You know, it's not even that big of a hotel. It's kind of crazy to think that they needed, like, all of this. I mean, look at those wires coming out, man. Yeah, for the size of the hotel, it's crazy that you would need this much stuff to, like, power it, you know? And then, like, crazy breaker boxes like this. Outside. Yeah, more stuff where power was. I don't even know what that would have been. So, I mean, yeah, you had all the laundry room. Look at that shit. It's crazy, right? There's the elevator. And boy, there's top of it. We're like right above the elevator. Not that big of an elevator, only 3 floors, so stuff's going up. We'll go up to the 3rd floor in a minute. We'll walk down this way. This is the only wing of the hotel they haven't destroyed yet. See if we can get a better look at the pool out of this room. Ooh, people can see us. Trailers are. Jesus. Okay, we can be seen, so we're gonna get away from the windows. Wow, look at this place. What room was this? I don't think I caught this room before. This is a fancy room. So this room looks pretty freaking cool. You got this fake fireplace, and it looks like, I'll walk around. There's the other side of the fake fireplace. We are right by the road. And look, you have a full kitchenette here. This is like a fancy room. This is a whole suite. We really need the light on this, do we? Trying to get out of the light again. This is nice though. Do not use the stairs. Entrance is closed. Yeah, this is a lot more of the same. There's just really not a lot to see, except for this. This is like a jacuzzi, fancy room. Was a jacuzzi. It's pretty gutted. The 3rd floor, though, is typically where we had people living, and it was a little creepy. This isn't the best part of town. Here's the elevator again. It's this side that they tore everything down, so I wonder how far this goes. It doesn't go anywhere. It just drops off, like, I don't know if you can see there. It just drops off. The most interesting part of hotels is usually like the recreation areas, the reception areas, like all, you know, then you get to the part where all the rooms are, and all the rooms are just like, you know, it's the exact same thing over and over again. And, you know, sometimes when they're abandoned, you go through and you can maybe find something cool in one room, but I mean, you kind of have to look in every room, and it's really not worth showing on video every single empty room that looks identical, you know? I'm certain of. Into the darkness. Into the darkness. Hold on. I could use another light, huh? Oops. God, this elevator was empty. Now it's not. Here's the elevator. I have like issues of a differential there. This elevator isn't actually at the floor, but where are the buttons? So I'm walking in here. Here are the buttons. Yep, back to the laundry room.
When businesses move out to find cheap labor elsewhere, an entire community can be upturned. Almost overnight, an area that once welcomed tourists, provided nightlife, and was known as the Strip, can drastically be changed, eventually being taken over by crime, drugs, and decay. The remains of that community is not forgotten, but it is left to inherit the wasteland. If you want to learn more about the history of this place, including photo galleries, documents, and everything else, visit the episode page at itw.crustlandia.com.